Kinda dig it. We've killed a couple big things. I think we're getting close to the end. We're chasing a guy who seems important. The people who can die have died. That usually means you're close to the end. Usually. Hey, Snow, welcome, welcome. How's your Tuesday finding you? I guess is your Monday? Something like that? I hope it finds you well, anyway. Come enjoy some spoopy spice. Kick your feet up. Relax. Oh. A long, hot day at work. Penguins don't fare well in the heat either. My recommendation is a nice, cold beverage and a relaxing stream.
The misshapen moon in orbit. That's what controls the markers. It's the end state of these creatures. Or rather, it would have been. You see, the natives of this planet constructed a machine that froze the moon in mid-formation. But it wasn't enough.
I like how I don't project a shadow on the screen. That's my favorite part of this screen, right here.
And it doesn't
see light clearly shining on my back, but it's clearly still on the wall.
Stars. As each one completes, it connects to this network, making them aware. If this moon should complete, its brothers will all come, looking for food. But there is hope. The natives never finished configuring the machine. It wasn't meant to merely freeze the moon, it was meant to destroy it. You'll need the codex. It is the key to unlocking this machine and reconfiguring it. Follow my trail into the heart of the machine and end this nightmare.
Carver, did you hear that? The machine can crush the moon. It just needs to be properly configured.
What about Danik?
Stopping Danik won't be enough.
Hey, Raven, come on.
Codex back.
Welcome.
It's the key to reconfiguring the machine. But Serrano's locked the passage using some kind of alien glyphs. I'm gonna look for a way to bypass it.
Oh my god, is it a sound puzzle?
Hi!
It's a sound puzzle. Okay.
Open.
Is there an end to Void Bastards? Can you actually play through it? I thought it was like a roguelike. He did change his name. Short game as well, only about 8 hours. Okay, cool. Sounds like fun. I'll look forward to it. It was a really interesting looking stylized game. I remember you talking about it in one of the panels we did. It's like a first-person shooter roguelike, right? That one?
Must be ground zero.
And that must be the machine.
So I guess this is it, huh?
Yeah. This is it.
I need you to promise me something. If I don't make it, you'll get this done, right?
We'll get this done, Carver. You and me.
Yeah, but if I don't... I helped get us this far. And that's close enough for all this to count, right?
Count for what?
For... I don't know, just all the bad I've done.
Oh, shut up, Carver. You're a good man.
I alienated my son, wrecked my family. Isaac, I killed Santos. Is that what a good man does?
Good men mean well. You just don't always end up doing well.
Yeah. Hey. I'm sorry about Ellie, man.
Me too. Me too.
This way! Clear that rubble! Look, it's Danny. It's not too late.
We'll turn back now, right?
Let's go get that codex.
Come on! Shit! Eyes keep fast! They join up with Danix up ahead!
Try to slow him down. I'll find another
Yeah,
way.
the backlog started getting a little bigger after Pathologic 2. It was a pretty long game. Probably gonna be ready to stream as soon as tomorrow. I'm excited too. I can't wait to see it. Hey, house kid, how you doing? You heard it's good, huh? That's good because when it was added, CarTube went, "Oh my God, no! Why would you do that?"
Do you know
And that
what
makes
it
me
is?
worry because I've seen what he plays.
It's alive, Danik. It's hungry and it isn't alone. If you turn off the machine, you'll set it free. And then it and all its brothers find our markers, find us, and wipe us out.
How can you presume to know its intentions? You fear it because you don't understand it.
Danik, hear me out! Danik, are you listening to me?
Needs fire in there?
Motherfucker!
Oh God, sounds like someone's been lying to me then. No, you see, the problem is enjoyment in games is very, very particular and individual. There's no real relevance to if a person enjoys a game and if a game is good. It could be a terrible game that that person just enjoyed and they don't really distinguish good and bad and, you know, enjoyable and not, and they just think, yeah, I enjoyed it, so you will too. That's how most people think. Sekiro should be a long game. Never played, but I assume it's long. Didn't you watch me play it? I mean, it can be long, it can be short. I'm definitely going the short ending if I'm going Demon Bell. But I've never done the 2 bosses on that ending, so that should be fun. I look forward to that. Oh, there's an explodey bit there. That doesn't explode when you shoot it. Breaking all video game logic. Speedrun's like 20 minutes or something. Yeah. Yeah, I won't be quite that fast. I'm doing challenge run rather than speed run, but yes. Definitely wants me to go in there. Hit a switch over here. It opened something up. There was nothing to interact with. Oh, there we go. Now it comes off. Do I need that thing? That's specifically what I needed? You never watched me play it? Oh. That was the second game I ever streamed. That's just a little piece of junk. I could have easily just thrown that over the edge without thinking about it. That seems like poor design. Unless it spawns another one. I'm curious what happens if you throw it off the side. Yeah, see? Exactly!
Shoot them!
Oh, is that my teammate? Must be. Won't let me shoot him. Alright, well, for science. Oh, it makes another one. Just closes and makes a new one. Anyone pick up anything decent during the Steam sale? The Surge 1 and 2. I guess the Surge 2. You said decent. So.
Isaac! He's
But the Surge 2 was so good that it made me reinstall Part 1 to try it again. Because it's just so good. It's so good. The Surge 2 is so good. If you haven't tried it, you should try it. If you like Souls-likes, it's truly a Souls-like. It lives up to the name Souls-like. What the hell? Just like instantly exploded the second I put it in! Yeah, buy Persona 4 Golden, it's a good game.
The fuck kind of plan is this? Give it to me! Christ, you're heavy. Isaac, slip it! Isaac! Carver! Over here! Where? Oh, hell. I'll meet you at the machine!
I am thoroughly enjoying Persona 4 Golden. Status OP. Yeah, that's why I always go by Soapy in games. House Kid. Pookie gave me the name Soapy. It is a compression of so OP. Because every time I play a game, I end up so OP.
And soldiers. What happened to them down here? It served as a cautionary tale to us all. What drove them to such extreme behavior, to such depravity and violence?
So the hacking minigame much more enjoyable in this one than the second
There I
one.
hope to find a
Not that it's any different, it's just this one isn't screwing with my controls for some reason. But yeah, I added a bit of a slowdown injector thingy to my shot, and now I can just shoot something to death with the pistol, or whatever this thing is called. The Planet Cracker, they call it. The Planet Cracker. And it kills everything. Where am I going? Back that way. What episode Netflix Dark Side? I mean, I would actually love it if the Surge did have split screen co-op. That would definitely make me play it all the way through. I would deal with the clunky combat if Pookie and I could play it together. We would love this. She would deal with the sci-fi. If I was writing a show, I'd have a character playing Galgun with a super scope. That does sound kind of great, actually. Maybe we should just make a... Maybe we should just make a mod for Galgun to play it with a super scope. I am not playing this in co-op, Arrayus. Nobody wanted to play it with me. You see, I spend all my time streaming on Twitch, therefore I don't have any friends. You, put one down. Oh, yeah, okay, that's my problem. It's the wrong symbol, there we go. Hi! Pseudo with all the points. Alright. We're gonna be doing Lakeview Cabin. He's been trying to get me to play that for a while, so he knows how to make me play things when he wants to. Saved up that sick 200K just to throw off all my math for my backlog, right? I'm gonna add games 4 at a time so he doesn't know how to calculate it all. Shooting for 200K for next time, huh? It's going to do a long game, but I figured a bunch of short indie games might be nicer than one super long game. Ah, it's whatever you want. I'm happy either way. Oh, Alt. Oh, jeez. There I go. Ow. Where is it? I don't see it. Where the hell did it go? Oh my god. Just up. Oh, this way up, okay. Let's see. Guessing the enemy's in here somewhere? No? Oh, here they are. The gate keeps on telling me to open. That's what those 3 symbols mean. The translation of them is open. See, invisible ceiling. So where do you want me to go, game? Come on. There we go. Now where's the thing? Where'd it go? Around here somewhere. Must be where I'm going. Yep. It's the one word it's taught me in the language is open, with being those 3 symbols. Come on. I had to use the door, apparently. First time.
Exiting 0 gravity.
Carver, fish-shaped areas on the floor. Recharge our TK capacity, but hurt like hell.
What about stasis?
What about it?
Think it's enhanced too?
try and let me know.
Don't care. I do look forward to Lakeview Cabin. I've been meaning to play that one. It's one of those games where it's always on the list, but never at the top of the list. Do I have anything to deposit? Scavenger bot. Moderately interesting, at least. Do you have plans for the 200K already there, Snow? Or are you just like hoarding points? Because you can see people to help you with that.
Incredible, isn't it? I call this the Promenade, one of the many conduits straight to the heart of the machine. Without the Codex, I can only speculate, but I suspect the machine needs to be opened for any changes to be made. I believe the monoliths on this plateau do just that. By standing on the special disc-shaped area on the floor, I've discovered I can use my kinesis module in a boosted capacity to manipulate them. The two hieroglyphics on the wall behind me indicate that one configuration will open the machine. Another will enact any changes to the internal programming. Once you get it open and have followed all of my research, you will need to return here to enact the final stage.
Okay. I'm guessing it's gonna get real hairy as I do it, though. Oh, I see. I see. That was hard.
Oh, God. This isn't a city, Carver. All of this is the machine.
Holy hell. Okay, you're the engineer. How do we fix it?
We'll follow Serrano's clues and reconfigure the machine. I just opened a conduit to the heart of the city. If there's a control center for the Codex, that's where it'll be. Meet me there.
Sweet progress. Although oh, you were dead. Okay, they don't stop coming, I guess. Where am I going? Oh, up there. Come on, me, just out for a jog. Actually, it's doing the opposite. It started out good and it's getting worse. You can tell they made the beginning of the game at the start, before EA came in and was like, hey, we need you to do this. So you can clearly see that there's the shaping of what could have been a good game. And hey, Mega Goat, how you doing? I have to copy the symbols of the thing talking to me. Oh, and use the door. It's about to go off the cliff. That's unfortunate. It feels like it should just end, like right now. It's a half decent game if it just ends right now. Just stop killing it and let the game end, and it'd be fine. I kind of actually wanted to die there, but that's cool. Oh wow, 2 reload, 2 damage. Okay. What was that last jump about? What do you mean? Oh, that was just physics being not physics, you know, game stuff. Good old ragdoll calculations. Once in a while an enemy will run over an enemy and ragdoll will just kick it flying through the air. Oh, feature or a bug.
Hey, Carver, I'll bet this supercharging effect might let us TK the limbs right off necromorphs while they're still moving.
That's great. Thanks for the tip.
Okay. Anyone else? What am I doing here? Going that way. Okay. Not even puzzles, it's just parroting information. Electrocution module, that sounds fun. Acid bath. Which way am I going? Let's just go the right way. What? This way? Are you taking me out the door? Or here. Just here? Yeah, here. Okay. So just explore here then. Gotcha. I'd really like this game to end. And while it's still, like, not terrible. Power. Generator. Blue marks. Anything. Other side, maybe? Must be other side. There it is. Generator. And now enemies come out. What the? You're not alive? You're not dead? Hey, Incaria! You wanna try it? You wanna try Dead Space? I recommend doing 1 and 2, absolutely. Other than that, sleep well. Nice to see you. The lurky mode. Oh yeah, that's a great thing to try too.
Deep in the heart of the machine.
You're off to bed. Sleep well. Thank you for checking in. Always nice to see you.
One to the west that you have no doubt already activated, and another to the north. If
I
they can
did.
be properly
I
composed,
did. I haven't even had a
well,
chance to look
to
at
be
them yet,
honest,
but I've got
I
them.
don't exactly know
Thank
what
you.
will happen. The only advice I can offer is this: be observant. The clues are out there.
Okay, I don't know if any of my messages were coming through. I don't think I saw any of your messages. I'm doing pretty well. How you doing, Chugaboom? Welcome, welcome. It is a creepy game indeed. Got your motorcycle apart, and it's easy to ride. Excellent. Didn't really want the light. So you've been out, wind in your hair, enjoying the bike? Come on, give me indication. Double down, 1 up, 1 down. Move, Isaac. Double up. 1 up. 1 down. Night night. Wind in your bald head, but beard. That works. Double down. 1 up, 1 down, yeah? It's hard to enter when you can't see the first symbol. Hard to do. I have a feeling I'm going to join you in that bald head and beard club eventually, Chugga, but as you can see, I'm resisting as long as possible. And I mean as long as possible. going to. Okay. It's a lot of rounds. Did I break the game? I think I broke the game. Why am I so low on health all of a sudden? I don't blame you at all. I did too. My hair is curly, so I started looking like Larry from Three Stooges. Could be worse. Okay, definitely gotta get rid of these things before I can do that. Well, that was all the stuff. Ooh, double pack. I'll take that. How many singles do I have left? 2. Oh. Glove, something double down. Go 2 lines at the top, probably that. Goes right here in front of the door. If you were wondering where I was reading it from, literally right in front of the door. Alright. Did we actually do anything over there? I thought we just turned like a basic one of our generators on. Whoopee! I shot him in the ankle. Damn it! Yeah, don't, okay. Okay, I'll take it. Just about to say, I don't think this is gonna do much, and then it popped out some loot. I like loot. Did he actually do anything, or you just feel like cheering for the rat?
The invasive growth in this area has made it difficult to make much progress. Dig teams continue to get caught in the ancient, sticky webbing. There is no doubt in my mind that the devices above are essential to the configuration of this alien machine. Based on my observations of the alien strips, it could be a sort of amplifier made to boost the signal or power source when properly aligned.
Of course, I hate those things. Okay, we both know that's not true. Alright. I mean, he's good. I'm not going to take that away from him. He's good. He's nowhere near the best. It is? What is? Kinesis. Hold F on ant pads to turn large objects. Oh yeah. Yeah, kill me. That's fine. Okay. Now that I've remembered that I can actually do this.
Hi!
Hey, welcome back, Snow. Uh-oh. What did I do? Come on, game. Oh, no. Yay, game. Bet this would have been a lot of fun with 2 people. Another pad over there? I do have another pad over there. Let's get to it. So there's a bunch of these. I'll have to point inward. We have different... Okay, I understand. Maybe twisty or the other one. It's twisty, it would be this. Like this. That'll cover that, right? Yeah, there's a good one there, there's a good there. And this side is... Oh, hey. An artifact, some useless pickup. Thanks, game. Last one is going to be here. The T. The other side of this. Perfect. Perfect.
Looks like it opened another activation terminal. We're getting closer to fixing this machine, Carver.
Yay, machine fix. +2 rate of fire, +2 damage. Seems legit. So, is anybody having the day off tomorrow? I'm working tomorrow. Not that I was forced. To be fair, I volunteered. Tomorrow's Canada Day, so us Canadians are celebrating. Okay, go back up. You just told me to come down. Don't know the meaning of it. I hear that. Though I get days off all the time. What am I saying? I get a day off in lieu for working it too, so I get to choose what day I get off. So instead of taking a Wednesday off in the middle of the week, I'll probably take this Friday off. Get a nice 3-day weekend out of it. You're off this whole week paid off. Right on. Make the most of it then, right? I see I needed this thing.
Isaac, what are you doing?
Finishing something that should have been done a long time ago.
Well, stop it! You're tampering with things you know nothing about.
Right back at you, jackass.
I am lucky that I've been able to continue working the entire time, though. My work lets me work from home. Actually, with everything going on and the company barely skipping a beat, it looks like we may be going full-time work from home. They've already repealed their mandatory office policy. I'm excited for that one. Though I was shocked and amazed to learn how many people actually want to go into the office when they work.
Well, you've successfully turned the city into a giant pretzel. Now what?
If Serrano's right, I should be able to return to the first activation point to enter the final setting.
What happens then?
Hey, I work on spaceships.
Not alien machines, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, learning's not necessarily work. That's just what we do, right? I'm still learning every day, even when I'm not working. That's kind of what the whole stream is about. I try to learn something in the stream every day. That's why I do a lot of blinds, but then we also do our panels on the weekend where we teach you. So learning is a huge part of my stream and also just what I like to do. I've done teaching at community colleges and stuff like that. I went and taught IT courses. I've tutored people in Linux and Unix for interviews, and I wrote the tests at a couple places I worked. And for like the Linux portion, they wanted to ensure people knew what they were talking about when they came to the company. The manager didn't really know what he was talking about, and the manager was smart enough to know that he didn't know what he was talking about, so he came to me to write it. Yeah, those are the best kind of managers, right? The ones who know what they do and know what they don't. I actually learned a lot from that guy. Super smart guy, but he knew his limitations. I wouldn't have taken the job if I was smarter than him. If I'm just like overwhelmingly more intelligent than the person that's interviewing me, I'm not interested in that job. I'm not gonna learn anything here. It's not for me, sorry guys.
This isn't the way, Isaac. There is a future for you, for all of us.
Leave me alone, Danik.
You can see them again, Isaac. Everyone you've lost along the way. It's a future with no regrets.
I have no regrets, Danik. One way or another, this will all be over soon.
Isaac!
A lot of people, when they first start their job hunt, they get real nervous in interviews. And the thing that I've learned the most that has let me not be nervous in interviews anymore is that they're not just interviewing me, I'm interviewing them. I don't know if I want to work there. And I'm a pretty valuable employee. I know what I'm doing. I know what my skills are worth. Well, they want me there. If you approach your interviews that way, they're far more reasonable. I always try to make sure I know what I know and what I don't. Best way to tackle learning, yeah, that's why I like structured learning. I'm a big fan of schools and structured learning because I make sure that my knowledge doesn't have any gaps. When you're self-taught, there's easily little things you miss, and my brain doesn't work well with missing. I bet you I'm supposed to use that to push them. That's why they have the, okay, that was a checkpoint? Whatever. It checkpointed me on the other side of the door with them locked out. Okay, game. Thank you, I guess. I wish I would have known that. I could have just run through the door in the first place. But yes, the famous Socrates of Socrates. I know that I am wise, for I know that I know nothing. Accepting that you don't know it all. Approaching the situation in such a way that you accept that you don't actually have all the answers is really the best way to learn the answers. Up, thank you. People are just getting really scared and stressed and see... there, I don't know how school is over there, but over here, pretty meh at best, from what I've seen. I like the structure, but at the same time, most of the time, the teacher doesn't actually care about helping you learn. Yeah, it really depends on the school. The school and the teacher are extremely important. You're 100% correct there. And we're lucky we have BCIT here, which is one of the better tech schools. Better tech schools, period. Okay, now we have to turn it back on, so we gotta get that and that. Alright, so these are gonna go, oops, all the way, nope, all the way down. No. All the way up. Yep. I've had all the ammo in the world for the whole game, and now they're just making me chew through it all.
I know you think you're doing the right thing, but you are wrong, Isaac. You have to let me turn off the machine. My reinforcement have arrived with a big surprise.
Spanus? Feels like a Spanus return. Nope. Just nope. Zoop zoop. Yeah, it's why personally for me I like self-teaching. Sort of implement a school-type system to the structure to my learning. At the same time, I'm not relying on one or two people to get me. Or luckily with the internet, it all makes so much easier now. It does, but it also makes it potentially hazardous because there's a lot of people teaching bad information as well on the
And when you
internet.
get there, I'll be waiting.
Especially in the programming world. What? Don't aim at me, aim at it! Okay. I see what you mean now, Howling God. It has gone off the cliff. This is terrible. symbols. 3, 2 down, 1 up. Yeah, exactly. Already on.
Okay, now what? 3 receptacles, 3 statues, 3 markings. What's the final step?
There's been enough tutorials I've done on blueprints for Unreal where even as the learner I'm like, wait, why did they do this when they could have done this? Yep. Or sometimes you think you're thinking that way and you're thinking, well, they should have just done it this way, it's easier, simpler, and really you're shooting yourself in the foot doing it that way. Though blueprints don't really matter on that front. They're kind of just get them done. Does it work? Is it fun? If yes, continue. If not, redo it. Because blueprints aren't meant for production work, right? Blueprints are meant for rapid prototyping, testing ideas. Okay. Want me to go back out there? Okay, right. I don't think so. Pretty sure it's keeping me in here. So what am I missing? Can I just move this? Can. That's what I'm missing.
This one's mine! For all men!
You know, screaming before you fire and using a gun that leaves a big trace right to you, not really the greatest idea in combat. It's why the flamethrower was never a very popular weapon. They're incredibly effective in combat. It's just the person wearing it has a big flaming line pointing at them right in the middle of combat. It's pretty easy to tell where the guy with the flamethrower is. That was their major downfall. Yeah, that has been something I've been wondering if, because from what I've seen, blueprints are more expensive than C++, but then at the same time, for really simple things like simple math, they don't make too much difference. They still make difference. And not too much difference is still too much difference when you're talking frames. Apparently I had some inventory room for, nope. Ammo clips. Either that or just drops them all over the ground, one of the two. There we go. We've got Blammo. This is the first time I've done any crafting in the game. Oh, yeah, I need you. Right, because, you know, I'm assuming you've done your frame math before, right? Like, how long do you have to calculate a single frame in order to do a 30 frame per second game?
All right, Carver. Another door just opened up. We gotta be close to the control center for the Codex. We've done everything else Serrano's set to do. I'm heading in.
Why is there a dead body in here? And supplies. And our own scaling rigs. I thought nobody's been in here forever. I'm not gonna ask too many questions at this point. Did that hurt? That did hurt. I just kind of boned myself doing that. Oh, go away. This part reminds me of God of War. God of War, but no way to speed up your climb. So, like, more painful. Would you say that is still the case for more indie companies? Because Lid expected a AAA studio to be all C++. Yeah. I'd expect a AAA studio to be all C++ or whichever coding language they use for their personal engine, but I'd assume there would be some indie studios that don't just because lack of knowledge. Well, most indie studios, or many indie studios, won't use a custom engine, right? They'll use a prepackaged engine. And C++ is good for the low-level code, but not for all the levels of code. The front end of games is not often done in C++, but LUA or something more universal like that. Something that can be rendered real time.
What are you doing? You got a second chance.
If he turns off the machine, we're all dead. Her? Us? Everyone.
Don't let it all go dark, Isaac. There's more than one kind of right. No!
I've done it. I've finally done it. The darkness is at an end. Let the evolution begin!
God damn it. I wanted to kill him.
When I finish this, it's all going down. Everything. You have to go.
No! You two get out of here. Go back to Earth space. Tell them what we found. I'm staying. That's all I got left.
You can't stop it, Carver. Not without me. I'm the marker killer, remember?
Isaac.
I turned my back on the world because I was afraid of what needed to be done. Ellie, I'm not afraid anymore.
There's a shuttle over there. I want you to take it and head for home. Don't come back for me. We both know I'm not going home. Go!
That's his old girlfriend. I shot her new boyfriend and now she's back with me.
Oh shit! Damn, this whole thing's coming apart behind us!
The moral of the story is kill your competition! Don't do that, that's not a good idea. Don't go to jail, and don't tell them I told you to do it.
I see the machine! We have to get it before the moon does! Copy that!
She's not bad, she's not bad. Savage. Yes, yes, I've been told I'm savage a few times, no. I'm not allowed to cross the line beyond savage because I'm typically a moderator. Here I'm a streamer, but we can at least be savage. Already moved on from his old girlfriend. Oh, there's something fighting me? Huh? Did you never stop? Is that what's going on here? Not coming from there anymore, good. Running, running, running! Typically, actual game logic isn't C++ anymore. Modern hardware has given us the luxury of not having to use low-level languages to achieve half-decent results. Higher-level languages are a lot easier to work with at the same time overall when implementing game logic, UI, UX, and other modules. Thank you for that, Pseudo. Okay, that didn't work. Look, Mom, I'm roadkill! That just kind of comes out of nowhere on the screen, too. Like, if you don't know it's coming, you're kind of screwed. Did I hit the wall? What happened? Okay, apparently I took a bunch of damage. In that case, someone thinking about potentially going into gameplay programming would plane, would you recommend me looking into learning? Well, I'm assuming you already understand programming in general, right? Okay. What the hell's getting me from behind here randomly? I don't get it. Is the island being consumed by something? Is that what's happening? I love how it even tells me to come up here still. What's up, Snow? What's up? This way? Alright. Of course, every one of these pieces of debris is going to line up perfectly for you to fly right through it. It reminds me of the basilisks from Dark Souls. Oh, there we go. Now I can see more. I can see the eyes. If the last one was a Spanus, is this one a Munus then?
You can't have this.
We gotta kill that thing? There's not enough ammo in the world! We'll have to make some up. Look, there's markers floating all around me. I can use this TK charging plate and throw them as weapons. I see it! I see it!
It did not like that. Nope, you don't kill bigger things than this in the last two games. That. The first one you had the Spanus, which isn't quite this big, but still a fair size. But the Munus is definitely bigger than the Spanus. More stones. Where's the stones? Where's the markers? Mass Effect reboots. They were big. Eye to shoot. Give me an eye to shoot. Come on. No, you want it. Anything? Maybe best to discuss on our Discord game dev channel, so we don't spam chat too much. An example of what I mean is how a lot of game engines roll their own scripting language for game logic. GameMaker, L, Godot, Script, yeah. And yeah, absolutely a fantastic conversation to have in the game dev channel. It can go pretty in depth. It's a bit much for getting into in the middle of a streams chat, but
Just hang on!
we got an active community in there. You should definitely take advantage of them. I pulled out his Ghiblies! Waiting for something to happen now. Oh hey, it's my partner, what's he doing up there? Let's see, waiting for me to run to him. And press E a lot. Pressing E, the most invigorating of gameplay mechanics.
No more bullshit. We die here, now.
But Earth gets it tomorrow.
It looks like I'm missing a chunk of my skull. I don't think Isaac's coming back from this one. That sounds ideal then, Hosuke.
Isaac? Isaac? Are you there? Kava? Isaac? You're gone, aren't you?
You're very welcome, because that's literally why I started this channel.
Isaac, you did it. You really did it.
Earth space coordinates confirmed. Shock drive enabled. Standing by.
maybe I wanted to be muted. I was blowing my nose. That's why I had it muted. Forgot to unmute. It happens. At least I spared you guys the loud honk, right? I was saying, yay! It's done! We don't need to play it anymore! No more Dead Space 3. Which is tragic, because I love Dead Space 2. That's what I'll tell people. Whenever they ask me what I think of Dead Space 3, I'll just be like, I love Dead Space 2. That's the best answer I can give. Hey Val, welcome, welcome. I'm not sure if you've been lurking, but hey, you're in time for credits at least. I totally forgot to unmute myself. Dead Space 3 not super known for the music, and I actually think I would give it a bad on the music. Some of it was okay, but some of it was actually like off-puttingly unfitting in areas. Audio engineering still gets a good. Audio engineering was still good. It's still Visceral Games underneath. Yes, agreed. The credit roll is the best part of Dead Space 3. Well, actually, you know what? That beginning bit is really good. The beginning part of the game is really good. Not the very, very, very beginning. We pretend that part doesn't exist, and the game starts when Isaac gets to that first ship. And up until the second ship, the game is pretty good. That first, like, 30% after the first, like, 5 or 10%. That part was good. I like that. Man, I'm tired. I am so tired. I think we're gonna raid somebody. He's been here before, he pops in once in a while, he's a member of the table himself. As soon as the credits